Okay, Boruto TBV Chapter 22 is here, and it's Jura versus Boruto, with Boruto using his full arsenal against Jura, and Jura still standing strong. So let's get right into this chapter review, but don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video. So let's get right into it. Okay, first up, it's the chapter cover, and it's the best cover in TBV so far. It looks like he just came back after hitting up some Sand Village chick and just said, oh, let me just see what's going on here. He looks sexy as hell. The chapter starts off with Mitsuki and Arya planning to get Ryu's soul thorn to go and revive Shinki, while suddenly Jura comes out of the back of one of those claw grimes. Arya's first thought was Jura's here to revive Ryu, but no, he doesn't even look at the soul thorn. On Konohamaru's side, he's shocked at how fast Boruto defeated Matsuri, and Boruto, not wanting to flex on his sensei, said Matsuri was pretty beat up already. It's a complete lie. I don't even think she fought Konohamaru when suddenly a miniature Jubi bomb came flying towards Boruto, nearly missing his handsome face. Konohamaru retrieves Matsuri's soul thorn when he starts to question Boruto about if this will revive Moegi from the tree state. Boruto commands Konohamaru to get out of here with that soul thorn, get Sarada, Mitsuki and the others to safety. Now, Konohamaru, being a stubborn idiot, wants to question Boruto about this order when Boruto yells at him and tells him to get lost. Now, take a minute, use your imagination and imagine Boruto's voice actor yelling at Konohamaru. That shit's gonna be lit. I can't wait. Now, suddenly Jura comes flying, launching a few Jubi bombs towards Boruto and Konohamaru, causing Boruto to retreat, with Konohamaru putting Matsuri's soul thorn within Jura's reach. When suddenly Boruto uses a flying Raijin to give Jura a backshot Rasengan.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Wait, okay, that sounds a bit sus. Causing him to lose the ability to fly temporarily. Whilst falling, Jura launches another Jubi bomb towards Boruto. Now, who's on the ground waiting for Jura? Uses the sword his sensei entrusted him with, swings it with the intention of finishing off Jura. Okay, why does that sound sus again? Anyway, Jura blocks the attack with his middle finger, a subtle way of saying fuck you, Boruto. Jura admits that Boruto is getting him excited.
Do I make you horny, baby?
Saying that he makes my heart dance with joy. Wait, again, why does this sound sus? Listen, I'm not purposely doing this, but that's how I read it. That sounds sus as hell. Now, a switch to Koji and Ida. Ida says that it seems that Boruto is standing his ground against Jura, but does he really stand a chance? Now, Koji explains that there's no way in which Boruto can win with the current sequence of events. Now, is this hinting to something unexpected? Even Koji couldn't see it. Ida suggests that he needs to teleport away. Koji continues to explain that Boruto teleporting away depends on sensing the tracker object, and it becomes harder to sense the further they're away. Now, not only that, but if he decides to flee, he puts the other in danger. Knowing this, Boruto thinks that he needs to keep Jura distracted until the other gets somewhere safe. Now, back to Jura and Boruto. Jura starts to talk about why he wants to kill Boruto, but also being curious about where he got all this information from. Boruto, in his own head, starts planning how he can take Jura down, when finally deciding that the Rasengan Uzuhiko is the way to go. Jura starts to bring up the subject of love. Opinion about love is that it's a concept that can be a fatal weakness for humans, referencing Boruto's action to come face to face with him, knowing that he cannot defeat him just to save his friends. Now that's love. Jura stops talking and starts to attack, using wood style to get Boruto on the defensive. We learned that for Boruto to generate the Rasengan Uzuhiko, he needs to be on ground to use the Earth's rotational force. He then chooses to get trapped with the wood style, launching his sword out of reach. Jura picks up Boruto's sword, threatening to break it if Boruto does a snitch on his accomplice. Boruto decides to give his opinion about love, causing Jura to lose focus. Boruto uses the flying Raijin, teleporting behind Jura, using the Rasengan Uzuhiko to launch Jura into the air. Boruto, being overconfident, starts to explain that Jura might not be able to stand since his equilibrium is mocked, when suddenly Jura nullifies the Rasengan Uzuhiko. That was so sick, bro. Just the sequencing, the art, everything was top quality. Bro, just use your imagination and think of how the anime is gonna look with the top quality, not the stick motion, with top quality animation, bro. It's going to be lit. I can't wait. I don't even know when it's going to come, but I want it to come. Okay, why is that sus again? But that's it for the review. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing to the channel, leave a like, and tell me your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!